Hi guys, and happy Saturday. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday. I'm having a pretty good Saturday. Pretty fun Saturday. I was off yesterday also, but I didn't get to come on because I got some news yesterday that didn't make me too happy. So I wasn't here yesterday, but today got up bright and early, and I spent all day yesterday outside just meditating in nature. And today I did pretty much the same thing. First thing this morning I went to Delta Freight and I got a tool tote and I got a hammock. This is what I went there specifically for because I saw it online and I said, I'm going to see if my Harbor Freight has it. And they did. I couldn't believe it. So I grabbed it, came home, started a huge project. Made a clearing for the hammock. There were 2 trees. There were only 2 trees that would actually work with the hammock, and so I cut out a couple of bushes from that and made a clearing, and then I raked all the old leaves that were back behind there, and I got it done. It only took me an hour, and I hung up the hammock, and I absolutely love it. It's right here. Alright, we're drinking a Rogue Dead Guy Ale. One of my favorites. It's a really good brew. Rogue Dead Guy Ale. And Rogue brewers are really good. So, I did stop in the thrift yesterday briefly, and I found a couple of cool things. I found this crazy little cat. Check out his face. It's like, I love the cat. I love the way he looks. I love the everything about him. Check him out. He's really crazy. I love that. I got this beautiful little metal bird candle holder, and I put a battery candle in him. He's just so beautiful. I had both of these on the deck with me, but I brought them in to show you. And then I got another little bird, little Mexican pottery bird, and I put him right here at the others. And I got a sign that I absolutely love, and I put it on the fence, and it's right here. So, it was very, very fun. I had a fun thrift, very quick little run into the thrift. Otherwise, I was outside the whole day. Today, outside the whole entire day. I was not inside for 2 seconds. It's now 5 o'clock and I'm finally inside. I changed, washed my face, and I'm here with you guys. Got home from Harbor Freight at 9 a.m. Done with my project by 10. Laid in the hammock, Absolutely, almost fell asleep. Totally relaxing, remarkable. It just sways just a little bit. Just amazing. So happy. And I put Vaji on me, and he just laid on his side and crashed. He just loved, I guess, the sway, the little slight sway. So around 12:30 or 1, I called my dad and asked him if he wanted to come and hang in the sun for an hour, and he did. Loved the hammock, but he couldn't get in it because I would be afraid he wouldn't be able to get out. So, but we had good chat, and you know, we always have good chats, so it was fun. I got an eBay thing here. This is really cool. This is an ebooks on disc, and it is 43 vintage books on the gypsies. So that was really cool. It came to me from England. I'm really excited about this. I haven't looked at it yet. Oh my god. I haven't had time to look at it yet, but I'm really into that. I might do that tonight if I can stay awake. I literally was in the sun all day, and you know how tired that makes you, right? But I was pretty happy with that hammock and all that, and how easy it was. I just really had to cut maybe 2 bushes, and I just used the loppers, and it was pretty easy. Only thing was getting rid of all the branches. But yeah, by 10 o'clock I was done. So I was supposed to get my pizza oven yesterday. Well, that's when FedEx said the expected delivery date was. But since yesterday, every time I track it, it's like stalled in Indiana. So it's gone all the way across the country from California to Indiana, and now it's just sitting in Indiana. So we'll keep an eye on it and see. Who knows when it'll come. I know, it's crazy. So I'm not sure that there's not that much to talk about, but tomorrow there's a big flea market in Jubilee Park, but I'm not sure if the weather's going to hold. We had 2 of the most beautiful days of the entire summer, yesterday and today. I cooked shrimp on the barbecue yesterday. Just stayed outside all day long. Now, they're saying it might rain tomorrow, but it's been so beautiful, I don't see how that could happen, you know. So, if it's nice out, the flea market will go on, and we'll go there. I'm really into that. I'm really into a flea market. I mean, I haven't been to one since that one flea market that was a total fail. You know, the one where there was like 4 vendors and puddles and puddles of mud. Just a mess. But hopefully that one will be on, because that's one of my favorite ones. It's a big one. So we are listening to Count Basie and his orchestra, Corner Pocket in the background. Love the Count. Really awesome. In fact, oh, you wouldn't know because, yeah, you wouldn't know because I muted that whole Patterson thing. When me and my dad driving to Patterson, the actual footage before it was muted and set to music, when we were driving home, there was this great jazz on the radio, and turned out to be the Count also. Because my dad was like, I think this is so-and-so, and I said, no, I think it's so-and-so, and he was, and then we found out it was Count Basie. We were like, of course. God, what's wrong with us, you know? But you don't hear the Count on the radio that much, so we were kind of surprised. So anyway, the woodland is looking remarkable. The atomic universe is this is probably the best summer for the yard ever. and I'm just loving it. Of course, as soon as I made the clearing for the hammock, the guy who owns the house next door, he rents it to people, but he uses the backyard as a garden. So as soon as I laid down in the hammock, they came to the garden to mess with it and bang stakes in. And I was like, oh, okay. So I got out of the hammock, went up on the deck, sat in the sun, and waited till they were done. Because there's nobody ever in that yard, ever. No one ever uses the yard except for the owner of the house to tend the garden. I've showed you the garden before. It has beautiful trellises that they make out of bamboo, just Indian people. And it's incredible. But they were building trellises today while I was trying to relax in my hammock. So I had to go up on the deck and get away from it. But I had fun. I mean, my dad had a great conversation. Talked about cars and everything. I mean, cars, restaurants, chefs, cooking shows, everything you can think of. Mostly cars. As we were talking about Skeety's hot rod, Skeety's gasser. But it was very fun. I always like spending time with my dad. And he likes to get away from my mom now and again. Because, you know, when you're home all the time together, you tend to drive each other crazy. So my dad needs some little reprieve now and then, a little time away. Because my mom gets away on Sunday when I take her shopping or whatever. But my dad hardly ever gets away unless he comes to my house. So he was happy to come today. And it was a beautiful day. It wasn't too hot. It was like in the 80s. There was a breeze. It was absolutely beautiful. Perfect day to do that little job. So anyway, I'm feeling a little bit on the drugged side because I've been in the sun for 2 whole days. But it feels so good, I'm telling you. And now if we can have the flea market tomorrow, that would be awesome. This is the last week of July. I have 1 more month to go. Getting very, very nervous. Do not know if I'm going to be able to afford this whole ordeal. But in the long run, I'll be happy to get out of there, you know. And the big boss, his last day is Friday. You know, the one that resigned. It's going to get weird after this. So I'll probably be very happy to leave. But we'll see where it goes. I still haven't been able to go down and see Craig. I got to get down there. Next rainy Saturday, I'll go see him. For sure. Because I want to get to the store again before it closes. I'm so sad. So sad about that. It's really, really hard. Everything is changing. Everything is changing, and it's weirding me out. But anyway, guys, so that's about it for me. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. I love you all. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. And until next time, I love you all. See you very, very soon.